Hello, everybody, again, and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike, and here in the background is
the host
uh,
of the show, the owner of the show. Nobody of the show, the guy that gets paid the most on the show. Oh, Conejo.
Yeah, the one that shares the most with the listeners there.
Pretty much. Ah, that's you.
Yeah. So the gift card went out. So the gift card was Christian Guzman won the gift card. So the tracking number was sent to him. And he won the DoorDash gift card because apparently you have to go to the Chick-fil-A store. They don't have anything by me. Maybe somewhere else in other stores. So I just gave him DoorDash and he can go get Chick-fil-A. What do you think about that, Camille?
You gave him the DoorDash app?
I gave him the DoorDash tag.
The DoorDash. Oh, I thought you said DoorDash.
I gave him the app, dude. I'm like, yeah, dude, go to the Google Play Store. You won the app, man.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I got a pretty interesting show for you guys planned. We did have a comment from one of the dudes on Stockwitz. He's like, "Oh, you don't look in the camera." Well, this is a teleprompter free show, so if I have to look off to the side or something like that, that's because I'm reading you something important. So if you want me to have a teleprompter and talk through my rear end, I mean, I could do that when I'm talking about.
Isn't this show script? I thought you were scripting it, dude.
No, it's teleprompter free, man. I could bring up the script there and just do like one of your politicians and talk to the camera.
You could do Joe Biden, couldn't you?
Yeah, I could. What's that? Be asleep or what?
Do the sleepy on the. I love ice cream.
I love ice cream. So you a junkie or what? You know. So it looks like we had a comment from not going to be on the show anymore. But yeah, he was upset about that. So it's either one thing, it's like the way you dress, or because apparently you're supposed to dress in your suit and tie on YouTube.
I didn't know you're supposed to look into the camera. What do they want to look at your eyes?
Yeah, I guess he wants to see my cutesy eyes.
I want you to hypnotize me.
Yeah,
Biggie, can't you see?
He's like,
sometimes his words just hypnotize me.
He's like, I can't trust you. Yeah, because I'm the guy that's telling you to go out and buy something and everything. You want me to put on the charts and lie to you and tell you?
Go on there and tell them to wear a mask and get a shot too.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll trust you.
If you're on here and you think this is
go apes.
Yeah, go apes, exactly. But if you're on here and you think this is the show where I'm going to go to where the candlesticks are turning green and tell you this is your entry point and that you should load up today and that you should get taken tomorrow because you just did a pump and dump, this isn't the show. So it's not a trust issue as far as it's knowledge and entertainment issue. If you want to have some knowledge of the company you're buying, not just because some guy has a graph and says, yeah, this is your buy point, figure out how to get in, and then you should get shorted and get screwed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe you should wear a suit and tie tomorrow.
I could wear the suit. I did wear the Spider-Man, or I did wear a superhero mask. I think it was like Captain America one time.
Yep. Yeah.
So, interesting enough, we've said this over and over there, Cameo, that we are going to try to protect the listeners from of the shitteth, hitteth the fanneth. We've been warning you for how long about that? I think it was like 6 or 7 months to buy your NFTs, cryptos, things like that, other types of stocks that are...
Buy your drugs, buy what you need.
Yeah, you need to buy you do.
Buy your new socks and drawers.
Yeah, make sure you got extra socks and drawers and things, because the stuff I'm going to tell you now, you're going to want to...
buy some toilet paper, because where I live, there's no more on the shelves.
Oh, yeah, that's because we personally, in our state, we live with a bunch of hoarders, dude, and they like to freaking stock up on making toilet paper forts.
I just bought a bidet, dude.
Yeah. Don't get any food, but make sure you get freaking your toilet paper forts, you know? Make sure you do that. So, but with this, this is going to be interesting because this is going to affect your supply chains, guys, and they're not telling you on the alphabets there yet because they don't want you to make a run on the stores. More than half of this comes from, from Tyler Durden over at Zero Hedge. He says more than half of China's provinces are now rationing electricity. Governors demanding more coal imports to resolve the crisis. So with this, you could be saying, well, why do I care what happens in China? Well, pretty much all your crap gets made in China. 90%, over 93% of your pharmaceuticals are made in China, as well as your toilet paper. That's one thing. Most of your toilet paper, which is thrown on the ground and people walk on it and crap on it, you know what I'm saying? But we do what we do to wipe the anus, right?
To wipe your ass.
Yeah, so at least 20 Chinese provinces and regions making up of 66% of the country's GDP have announced a form of power cuts. Looks like the Guangdong province, the southern industrial hub, is cutting 10% of its peak power demand. As this power crunch hits major industrial hubs, Northwest. Oh, that was a beeper, man. Who's freaking getting in your way?
That means wake up, America, and smell the coffee.
Yeah, is that so? He's beeping it, letting people know to wake up and smell the coffee. That was the honk horn for you guys there, to make sure you're waking. So wakey, wakey. Router spoke with Han Jun. He's a governor of the northeastern province. He said the new coal suppliers are needed from Russia, Mongolia, and Indonesia. He added that the province also acquires coal mining contracts in the neighborhood region of Inner Mongolia to ensure the adequate supply. 10 provinces have been hit hard by the power crunch. The government has rationed power of energy to intense heavy industry. Listen to this, guys. This is important. Steel, cement, aluminum to solve the problem, but is yet to work. Power plants have also been facing surge in thermal coal prices, unwilling to pass on to the consumers. So with the suspended operations, you have suppliers of Apple and Tesla. They're slowing down there. They've suspended the operations as the government's power limited to factories. The power crunch is becoming an international issue, which could become an international headache for the global supply chains. And here's the other one, guys. Remember Christmas is coming and the goose is getting fat? Please put a penny in the old man's hat. Well, the toys are going to be priced up as well, because you have that. And remember those basketballs you were ordering, Camille? Yeah, they're out to sea. We had to cancel the order because they're probably stuck on a ship somewhere outside a port. So remember there was a controversial reverend that was on. It was Obama's pastor. I think he was right about something. You remember what that was?
Just words.
Mm-hmm.
Just speeches.
Reverend Wright said, "America's chickens, they're coming home to roost." Well, they're coming home. Goldman Sachs, interesting, told their clients this week 44% of China's industrial activity has been affected by the power crunch. Therefore, blank slashed the 2021 GDP growth forecast for this year for 7.8 from the previous 8.2, and the S&P global ratings cut 2021. What did this do? Well, how do you think the markets reacted to this today?
They cried.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, exactly. That's what they were honking their horn. Someone's like, wake up. JP Morgan put out a warning today as well, and they were trying to tell the Dems don't default to make sure you don't default on anything, just because the shitteth is about to hit the fan if they don't. If they don't figure out what's going on with the GOP and the Dems and everything. Everybody, it's funny too, because everybody is putting blame on everybody, and the cats are in a fuss in Washington. It's an interesting, no matter what form of the spectrum of you're on in politics. Me and Camille are officially not on any spectrum of politics because we don't like either party. What would you say on that, Camille?
I do whatever's best for America.
Now, Camille's like, I'll feel free to vote like never again. So, anyway, short-term relief for the country will be imported with more coal, power generation, and temporarily abandon Xi's carbon emissions curves for the energy situation under control. So you have the energy situation, and with that, supposedly, Camille, Xi is trying to implement, as far as lower the energy output, as far as the nasty output, because he's doing the Olympics and wants to have clean air. That's one way to do it, huh? To make the world impressed that they could actually see during Beijing.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good one, huh? So also on Zero Hedge, if you guys don't have Zero Hedge, if you want to cut through the alphabets, this guy's been hitting COVID. He's hit everything as far as the news and everything from far away. If you want to be ahead of the game and things like that, you need to go to the Gateway Pundit and you need to go to Zero Hedge and check out some of the articles they have, because they got the inside info of the dirt. Also, did you see the comment I had about the comment that was left about Turbo Force? Okay there, Camille. So Tyler Durden has another article on Zero Hedge. It's a story about a realtor that went to Burger King recently, and they told him no fries. No fries. He could have any fries because there's a fry shortage now. So you're starting to see all these supply chain issues with things that are going on. It happened there. It also is happening in the case of Del Taco, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks are having trouble sourcing ingredients. So are college cafeterias, as well as Roachbucks and things like that there. It says one of the culprits of the food distribution industry is the highly consolidated litany of anti-competitive tactics with exclusive contracts with customers and suppliers. The problem is some of the biggest firms like Cisco have even forced summer camps and restaurants in some areas to shut down. So people are not only shut down from people with not having employees like you're seeing in some of your lobbies. That's why you're seeing the drive-thrus closed, is because no work people don't want to work and then you also have these supply chains issues were causing people to shut down as well. They're having one of the leading grocery firms, McLean Distribution, is having trouble recruiting drivers. It's a clear problem everywhere. You hear a number of the causes of shortage from poaching by Amazon, by a large number of truckers retiring, or rather during the pandemic, and that's some of the biggest problems there. What would you say about the truck? Are you guys having shortages there for things there, Camille?
A lot of truckers don't want to drive no more because they're not treating them fair. And
Yeah.
Close gas station down. You can't shower. You can't get food.
Yeah.
So truck drivers are saying, "The hell with it. You guys want to disrespect us and treat us like shit? Well,
Yeah.
F your food and F everything else.
Yeah,
I've
seen some of them that say they don't want to go in the cities because they're saying the cities are almost like going to a third world and people don't treat them right there. Have you seen that?
Oh, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
They see that on a regular basis.
Yeah, they're saying they don't want to deliver to any cities because they say it's a freaking dog show to operate in and out of the place. So, but yeah, it's been pretty bad. Some of this is reminding people. I know a lot of people that are younger like us, but if you study history, go read about Jimmy Carter. It was a good time back then. No, it wasn't. Stand in line for gas forever. So enough of this stuff. We're going to get on to the stocks, and and you got anything to add about any of these supply chain issues or things like that, Camille?
Wake up and smell the coffee.
Yeah, just start waking up and smelling the coffee. Start getting active and start holding people accountable for these kind of things there. You know what I'm saying? So just, do your part and voice your opinion. So also, we had a listener talk about Turbo Force, which we can't get anymore. Miraculously enough, that's he's saying he loves Turbo Force. We wish we could have gave some out, but guess what happened with that, Camille?
Sold out.
Supply chain shortages. Can't get any Turbo Force there. But if we get some, that's going to be part of the giveaway. Any suggestions for the giveaway, you can put it in the comment section because we got to know what we're going to get next. We don't want to keep on giving out DoorDashes, but we have lots of options we could choose from where we get our gift cards. We would love to give out Turbo Force, but we just can't. We can't get it in supply. We're trying to order a bunch, so we'll see what happens. So we're out on all this stuff. We're going to cover a couple stocks, and we'll see what we could do. Anything to add there, Camille?
No, sir.
Just go apes, huh?
Go apes.
Dude, we're getting a lot of apes subscribing to this channel. I appreciate all you subscribers. The reason why we're doing this is because of you. We love you guys, so appreciate you guys doing that. And like I said, one clown said, "Oh, dude, you guys give out gift cards because you need people to watch the show." No, we give out gift cards because we're sharing the love. We're sharing the love and we're sharing the wealth, and we want to...
Trust me, if I wanted to give people to watch the show, I wouldn't be giving away gift cards.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be like all the other idiots and giving away trucks and
cars
and stuff.
Yeah, we do this for fun because we like it. So we don't do this to give away stuff.
Trust me, I make.
Yeah.
I don't work a 9-to-5 job. But I do make 6 figures a year. I don't need to do the show.
No, exactly.
I do it for entertainment.
We do it for entertainment. It's relaxing to us and it's fun. So if you don't like it, turn it off and don't subscribe and have a nice day. Take a walk. Okay, guys, the next stock we're going to talk about, some of you familiar with this that you've long time subscribed with the show, CYBL, Cyberlux Corporation. Last tick was 0.0580. The year-to-date on this, it looks like in November and in March when we were talking about this thing, it barely was cresting over a descent. But as you could see, as with the money that was deposited, must be nice, into DOD, they were able to they got billions of dollars there, and they got themselves a nice little raise. So you're starting to see this one move up. So everything we're saying, Camille, that we talked about is happening like it was before, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because what are our politicians good at?
Making up stories.
Yeah, making up stories. That was interesting on the hearings today too, with those guys not being able to passing the buck off back and forth. They don't know this guy's lying, this guy's lying. Who knows whose story? Who the hell knows, right? So everybody just passes off the lie. It's the shared lie there to each other. But anyway. So these guys, you're going to keep on seeing increases on it because they got some pretty cool shit. Going through the year-to-date there, Camille, You can see that this thing is at 0.00580. There's your freaking Charterooski right there. We're not going to go into analysis about how you should buy, when you should buy, because that's up to you. Obviously, it's trending right now. One of the listeners wanted to talk about. I didn't see it on any pump and dump list. I'm curious about the news. Aren't you there, Cameo, about it?
Oh yeah.
We will go to the alphabets after we check out the website, because some people are new here and they haven't seen us cover that. We do have. If you don't think we don't know what we're talking about, go back to our videos from a long time ago when we were discussing this. We've covered this is the third or fourth time we've covered these guys, and we were spot on from before. So that's the thing. People could go troll us whatever we say, but a lot of the stuff that when we first started this show months and months and months ago, about 6 months ago, Cameo, it's all going up. And they're always popping back on the list. You ever notice that too? I don't mean to toot my horn about us, but I'm just saying we know the political landscape because both of us are study this stuff over and over again. We don't just go on what Yahoo or Mockingbird News says. We take everything into account, don't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So with Cyberlux, they engage in the development and manufacturing of marketing long-term portable lighting products for commercial and industrial users. It offers a range of products that are lightweight, portable, battery-powered, advanced LED lighting systems. Hint key, LED lighting systems for special operators. Well, what's a special operator, Cameo?
I don't know. English Martians?
Yeah, they're like the hit teams that go out and everything like that out in the freaking wherever out in the world. So yeah, the Marshals probably use a lot of their stuff too. LED lighting systems for special operators, forward base operators, security, and equipment maintenance. It serves a range of industries, including commercial, government, there's your key government again, and military operations. And yes, like I said, it's going to keep on going up because these guys are going to spend. They love feeding the military-industrial complex. The company was founded in May 17, 2000, and it's headquartered in Durham, North Carolina. So far on it, with this Cameo, we've got the website, which there's their products if you haven't seen them. They look sick with it. It's all modern there. They have their different types of lighting products and other things there for military operations. They've been remapping the month of activity as their DNA to disclose everything what's necessary. And July was a busy month for them. Well, you could see why. Actually, August was probably pretty busy too. Wouldn't you say there?
Oh yeah.
So going on with their products, let's go to the products sheet because that's what you guys care about. And you know, some people are like, skip this, let's go to this and that. No, you got to know what you're investing in there, Camille. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go and like, oh yeah, dude, because the chart looks good, we're just gonna jump in there. You got to know what you're doing, man. You got to search the backgrounds, and that's what we try to do. That's why you got 4 or 5 videos, and when we learn something new, we'll cover it. One of the reasons why we're covering it again is because our one of our listeners wanted to bring it up because he thought it would be popping, and so we're going to do that because it is doing halfway decent. The only thing I don't like about this site, Camille, is it moves around a freaking ton. So they have the 4 media tower, that's that. Then there's solar charging, and then they have the portable lighting area, and then you have your C130 there for the lighting. And then you have the lighting up the C130. So you can see all the lighting, what they do, and they have loading the C130 with the lighting. And then they also have the Bright On, the 8 stand right there. And then you have your Bright Eye light head. So you have all the products, and then you have the Bright Eye Flood. And I'm going to take a bite of this apple, and that's got quercetin in it, guys. Quercetin has, I think you got 55 milligrams in an apple there, don't you think, Camille?
Yeah.
That sucker will help your immune system. It helps stop replication of bugs in your body. Let's just put it that way without getting censored, huh? You never know what you can say, and it'll freaking take you off, demonetize you, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So going on to the alphabet news. Oh, that's nice and tart and good. Last 14 hours, you got no news like popping as far as I can see with this. The only thing you have is one plug from fosterleader.com. They have a thing here that was 14 hours ago, an article. It says, whom is partnering with CYBL? They go through what it is, everything, what they do. And we already know what they do. They have a partnership with Cyberlux and Strike Group LLC. It was announced on Friday. The partnership aims of driving sales of Cyberlux infrastructure products. Infrastructure, you'd love to throw that word around there, don't they? Everything's infrastructure now. Wasn't that disgusting how they talked about people being human infrastructure?
Yeah.
Imagine if they talked about your family. Isn't that offensive if you talk about people calling them human infrastructure? It's just disgusting, man. Nobody should be called infrastructure. Sorry, I'm eating on camera because I feel like it. We might not be professional. Using the terms of the contract, Stripe Group will support Cyberlux flight load drone solutions and infrastructure products with marketing, sales, contracting, and delivery support. An agreement Cyberlux has granted tactical and strategic contracting, Camille, with senior government decision makers in the emerging UAS unmanned aircraft system. That's huge, dude. That's why this thing's going to continue to go up. And you can go back on the 4 videos that we talked about this with, Camille. And what did we tell you?
Pay attention.
Yeah, the rhinos and the Dems, they like war. Because it's, if you see, some of you are still stuck in a thing where, oh, dude, these guys are good, this team's good. No, guys, it's the uniparty. The uniparty, they're work together, and they're all in cahoots, and they use our dough to do it. So that's the uniparty for you. There's no good team. There's only, everybody needs to be on the side of, like, we the world people team, not their team, you know, because that's the thing, is they all care about themselves and enriching themselves. Hate to say it, but it's true. You know what I'm saying, Camille?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Strike Group will provide CYBL solution sales for all U.S. government agencies, including the expansion of services, organizations not currently served. They will share Strike Group's significant engineering product development with well-known established CYBL unmanned aircraft market leader. And what's the key to that, what we talked about before with these drones, Camille? Do you remember?
You know, they got to use them.
How many drone strikes were used during Barry's presidency? Do you remember that?
One too many.
Yeah, and they're going to go back to that. They have a drone army, and they like to use that all around. And like I said, it's not to get political. I'm just giving you a fact. They're going to increase this and do this, and that's why they gave, what was it? They gave the boys on the Hill, they were up there talking about who's to blame for Afghanistan and stuff, but they got their paychecks because they got, the military-industrial complex got a lot of dough, billions. And so now they're going to go fan it out. If these guys are getting into that, it's time to buy, guys. And I'm not saying when you got to buy. Obviously, I wouldn't buy it with the news pop, but I'd find a buy point and figure out how to get in there because, unfortunately, war is there. Oh, they're always spending money on war, right, Camille?
Oh yeah.
They love that stuff. So they expert to generate $20 million in contracted revenue over the first 3 years of the relationship with Strike Group with the channel partnership. As a part of the exciting channel partnership, Cyberlux has been closely working with Lane and Strike Team to leverage the DoD reach, market knowledge, and deliverable capabilities with Flight Eye drone solutions launched with Strike Group. So guys, you're getting in at a price about, what do we say there, Cameo? You know, right in the midpoint, you're in change. This could go into $1. It's just what time. If some kind of big war breaks out or something like that, then this thing just goes bonkers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Which everything is teetering because nobody likes Q card. I mean, everybody on the world thinks Q card's a joke. And what are they doing right now?
Eating ice cream.
Yeah, he's eating. Him and that team, they're farting around eating ice cream, and Putin, Xi, and all them, they're on the move. Taiwan gets buzzed every day. It's just a matter of time before they invade Taiwan. And there goes your chips. So look into that. Find some other alternatives for that because those things are going to be owned by the CCP. And then you also have Xi moving into digging in for the parts for the rare earth materials for China. For their electric cars that they manufacture there in China. So all your materials coming out of Afghanistan, they're going to be hitting up on that. And then you have Putin on the move all around. I think he'll be farting around with Ukraine again. You know, that's going to be coming again around the pike. So,
yeah, he's going to be looking for everybody.
So you got a lot of stuff on the horizon. pretty much bad things are happening. So, and with all this economic slowdown, what a way to start doing with stuff. But that's what they do. They manufacture wars. So enough of that. We went through that, but that's the basic news on the partnership there. Do you have anything to add there, Camille?
No, sure don't.
Yep, we're just covering what we know. Guys, you can fact check us, fake check us, call fakecheck.com and the Annenberg Foundation or whatever with the funding there, but what we said here is what we've seen. So we know it because we know the people that we we see with intelligence and stuff like that, and we got the inside info, and we're just glad to share it with you. So you guys are prepared. That's what we want to do. We want to prepare you guys for what's coming. So do you want to go into Stockwitz and see what they're saying, or you don't really care?
I don't really care.
No, I don't really. I mean, we could talk about what the traders are saying, but I'll just I'll leave it at today. And this one I don't need. I don't really. We'll go and post a video here for the traders there, and they can comment on it, what they think. And some of them are cool, but some of them like to poo-poo on the party, man. I'm like, dude, you should just come on the show and co-host with us and come talk with us,
Yeah.
So, okay, guys, the next stock we're going to talk about is NAKD. NAKD. We're doing the naked thing again there, Camille. You ready for that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Camille likes the girls on this site. Naked Brand LTD, last tick was 0.8197. This thing's trading like all the time, and it's on Robinhood's top list. This thing's been shorted back and forth. Looks like it's been trending here and there. It is on the pump and dump this week list, but that's not saying that there's not money to be made. You just gotta, if your game's a short, this might be the short time. So the last tick on this was 0.8197. If you're looking to the year to date on this bad boy, Camille, you're about above like $1.60, $1.70 range, $1.80 up in March 21st, and then you drop back down below $1. When we discussed it, we were it was almost to $1 last time we covered this, but there's the chart for the month, so we can put the graph up and you guys can talk about it and things like that. Just kidding. Naked Group operates as a apparel swimwear company, designs manufacturing markets portfolio, and owned and licensed. What's that? Camille?
What?
So we're putting the girl on there. So if you go back and
you seem like a shadow past me, dude.
Shadow, where are you at?
Dude.
Where's the shadow at, in the middle of nowhere, or what?
Dude, I'm like scaring myself, maybe.
Yeah, dude. So Camille, did you tell him you're at a castle right now?
I am at the castle, yep.
You're at Castle Grayskull or no?
I don't know what the name of this castle is.
Yeah, he's at, dude. So Camille's at
Stokes. It's called Stokes Castle.
Is there? So there's a bunch of girls at the castle dancing or what?
Dude, I don't know what the hell's going on, but they're up there partying, dude.
Yeah, there's a party at the castle, guys. So if you're in Stokes, Nevada, he's at the castle,
not in
dude.
Stokes, it's Austin, Nevada.
Oh, sorry, Austin, Nevada. There's a party at the castle. So hurry up and get down there and bring your beer. If you show up, you're probably gonna miss the party though. Just to let you know, it'll probably be dead when you time to get there because nothing's there, right, Camille?
There's nothing here.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Don't show up to the castle if you're watching this at midnight because the castle's empty, dude. So Naked Brand is a specialist intimate apparel swimwear e-commerce group. They're committed to revolutionary lingerie, man. So they got Revolution lingerie. So when you're out in the protest, you strap their lingerie on, man. They have revolutionary lingerie there, dude.
Do they?
Yeah. And Camille's like, yeah, show me, dude. He's like, you want some sake and sock it to you or what? Huh? Or no?
Yeah.
About them, they have the digital intimate apparel, a swimwear business focused exclusively online. They design a market 74-year-old Fredericks of Hollywood. You know you like that Freddy's there, Camille. Remember that? Fredericks of Hollywood, you don't like that anymore, huh? Mm-hmm. They're under a license agreement of Authentic Brands Group. You're gonna go out there and get your old lady a freaking Christmas present from Freddy's, huh? Make sure you support Naked, dude, for the stock, man, since you're investing in it.
Yeah,
so,
I got Naked.
Yeah, dude. It seems like on this stock, everybody's getting Naked there. You got so this is the swimwear. Guys, don't freak out there, when you see that picture. Cameo, hopefully the show's not circling the drain with NAKD, but there was a plug on Yahoo Finance. You want to hear that? By the way, Yahoo kicked me off on their email. You don't like you talking about other companies. What do you think of that?
What?
Yahoo. They gave me the bootski. They don't like me.
Oh, no?
Yeah, it looks like Justin Davis stated that the company founded a clean technology. So they got clean technology in this there, Cameo.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. They're happy to report after extensive searching and the due diligence, they believe they found a disruptive opportunity in the clean technology sector. Due diligence on both sides in processing, they believe business combination will reward the patient shareholders. So they're projecting that the patient shareholders are going to be rewarded, Camille. They're going to give you free lingerie if you buy the stock.
Let's do it.
That's fake news. They're not going to give you that everybody wishes. People wish the girls came with the stock too, but they don't, you know. They wish they could do that, but they're not doing it right now. So they've made significant progress over the past few weeks in a path to a definitive agreement in sight. However, they can no assurance of a sign of definite agreement. If they do sign an agreement, they're able to close the business combination, which operates an intimate apparel and swimwear company. Camille, I don't care what part of, let's just say, if the economy tanks, dude, freaking lingerie ain't tanking in a bad economy, good economy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I say this one, find your buy point, dude.
There you go.
Freaking lingerie is economic proof, man. So they'll figure a way to get the sales and everything. Lingerie will fly off the shelves in a bad economy and a good economy because you know why.
We don't need to say yet.
Yeah, we don't need to say we want to hit the YouTube algorithm or anything like that. And they're like, yank, this channel's gone. So anyway, we're not going to go to Stockwitz. We just covered that news because we're pretty much out. We've done enough time for you. Put your comments in the show. Could nail you down a gift card or maybe some Turbo Force when it gets in or some other kind of drink. Once we close our deal, Camille, with some of our other companies, we could be giving out their free product. If you have a business and you want to give out a free product or you want to plug, shoot us some offers in the comments sections and we'll give you our email, right, Camille?
Show me some beer, yep.
Yeah, we'll promote it, give it out to the listeners. Listeners want free crap. Every listener wants free crap and we'll send it to them. So don't make it a dog show. And good night now!